Mountain Justice Comics Arbitrary News of the Week. Everyone get ready for Barb Wire 4K release. Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, huge.
So, I don't know that I've ever seen the full thing. Have you?
I've never seen the full thing, no.
Like, I remember it being on TV as a kid, because it came out... Yep. When did this actually come out?
I thought it was in the late 80s.
No, it was 96. Yeah, so I was in high school when it came out, so, and it was rated R?
8. Yeah, it was R, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay. So I never saw it in obviously never saw it in theaters. I remember it being on probably cable in the early 2000s, late night. So you see clips and bits and pieces. I never read the comic book. And I guess it's a cult classic at this point.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So it's getting a release on 4K. German company Turbine Median is responsible for the steelbook. Likely meaning collectors among you will need to figure out a way to import this thing. However, with so much new content on the disc, we expect an official US release eventually. In Barb Wire, sexy nightclub owner Barb Wire, played by Pamela Anderson, moonlights as a mercenary in Steel Harbor, one of the last free zones in the now fascist United States, when scientist Cora Devonshire wanders into Barb's establishment. She gets roped into a top-secret government plot involving biological weapons. Soon Barb is... It doesn't sound like any other, terrible plot, from most comic books. Soon Barb is reunited with her old flame Axel Hood. Tamora Morrison, who is Boba Fett, who is now Cora's husband and a guerrilla fighter, resulting in plenty of tense action. The movie, which was once expected to be Pamela's big break as a movie star, has 26% of Rotten Tomatoes, made only $3.8 million on a $23 million budget. If you ever watched Pam and Tommy, the Hulu series, this is in there. This whole story of her Barb Wire and Tommy, and thinking she's going to be a huge star after this, and it not going well at all. Yeah. Originally published by Dark Horse imprint Comics Greatest World, the original Barb Wire series ran for 9 issues between 94 and 95, with a 4-issue miniseries following in 96. In her Netflix documentary Pamela Love Story, the Baywatch icon said, "I have no idea what happened to that movie. I don't think anyone does. Again, I like the outfit, I like the hair and makeup. A lot of the times I'll go, wait, that really happened? How could that possibly happen? I'm just in shock. So now I have the backup because the documentary is there. So here's what you can expect from the Barb Wire's 4K Steelbook, which comes out May 21st. New 4K restoration, Dolby Vision HDR, new 4K restoration of the original negative with HDR, new improved 5.1 and 2.0 mix in German and English, interview with producer Todd Moyer, interview with costume designer Rosanna Norton, interview with visual effects supervisor Chris Brown, sexy outtakes, making of promo featurette trailer 4x3 retro version, and an unrated version on Blu-ray with optional German English subtitles.
Okay.
Yeah, let us know if you're excited for this, if this was like a...
Oh, Pam.
I wonder how much, Here, let me look up... Hold on, give me one second. I wonder how much the Barb Wire issue 1 is actually going for. There I covered you up because that's fun.
It's okay.
Let me go to the other screen.
It's all right.
Oh, you know what? I can do this better. I was going to go to Key Collector.
Met Tommy Lee at a party.
You met Tommy Lee? And what a jerk he was, wasn't he?
He was nice at the time.
Oh yeah.
So it was a summer party at... I could probably talk about this because it's so long ago, but...
Sure.
It was a summer party at Dead Mouse's house.
Oh, yeah.
And they're really good buddies. Well, at the time, I don't know about now, but at the time, they were very good friends. And, they alerted us that he was coming. And I was like, oh, fuck. I'm finally going to see him, in person. That's sick.
They alerted us.
And, Yeah, like I saw him like hanging out or whatever, and I would say by the end of the night when it was finally finished, he was definitely double fisting two 26ers of vodka,
Ugh.
two, one in each hand, smashing. Yeah,
Gross.
yeah, that's yeah.
Okay, so the first appearance is going for $3.
Okay.
And then Adam Hughes does a lot of female sexy kind of art, cover art.
Yeah.
So his is going for $30. Dark Horse number or Barb Wire number 7, Adam Hughes cover, and then another $20 for Barb Wire number 8.
So
Okay. Moving on. I don't want to support the Hollywood thing. Okay. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live action rated R movie in the works.
Yes.
Walter Hamada used to be in charge of the DC EU, whatever. I forget what it's called. Anyways, after the success of last year's animated hit film Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, Paramount Pictures is keeping Turtle Power going by putting a new feature into the project development. This one, however, will go beyond the realm of all ages material the long-standing property is known for, and instead go into gritty R-rated territory. Paramount is developing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin, adapting a popular storyline seen in the recent IDW comics as a live-action feature with the intent of making it rated R. Tyler Burton Smith, who co-wrote the upcoming R-rated movie Boy Kills World.
Yeah, it looks dope, by the way. That trailer looks sick.
Yeah, with Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah.
Who also wrote the 29th iteration of Chucky horror franchise Child's Play, is penning the script. Walter Hamada is producing through his 18 Hertz production company as part of his multi-year deal with the studio. Hamada is the former head of DC Films, who rose through the ranks at New Line, where he oversaw Warner Brothers' division of horror movies, including the Conjuring and It franchises. The 18 Hertz banner is focused on making features in the horror genre. And Last Ronin is about as terrifying as Turtle's Tale you can get, set in a totalitarian future in New York City. The comic miniseries told of how the Turtles and Master Splinter are killed off one by one by the grandson of the villainous Shredder and synthetic ninjas. One turtle manages to survive barely and vows to exact bloody vengeance. One trick of the book was that it wasn't clear for a while at least which one of the turtles lived, as the survivor had the weapons of all four. Co-creator Kevin Eastman and Tom Waltz wrote the comic based on an older story by Eastman, co-creator Peter Laird. Artists included Isaac Scorza, Ben Bishop, and Eastman. IDW, the publisher that holds the license for Ninja Turtles comics, put out the books between 2020 and 2022. The comics were an unexpected massive hit, with the collected trade paperback being the second highest selling graphic novel of 2023. The comic book company recently released the TMNT Last Ronin 2 Re-Evolution, with the debut issue touting as being one of the biggest comics of the year, with more than 140,000 copies ordered. Ninja Turtles debuted as Black, yeah, we know. I would be up for this. Let's go.
Yep.
We
Absolutely.
haven't really had a good live action Turtles movie since the first one in 1989.
Yep.
That's really been I know they tried to do two recently. What was that, 8 years ago, 6 years ago? They had two Turtle movies come out that were live action.
It was. Oh Lord, I'm trying to remember.
Anyways, they were not good.
Yeah. Well, no, they weren't great. They were okay. But Mutant Mayhem was amazing.
Yeah, Mutant Mayhem was good. Leave that for the kids. That's great.
The kids were for adults. It was amazing, dude. I
know,
one of my favorite
you know what I mean. Like you can't do the rated R.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, but the first one still holds up. The first one was freaking great. Yeah. So last little tidbit of information for Arbitrary News of the Week. Were we talking about this last? Oh, we were, because you watched the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rise of the Beast.
So they finally have announced that there will be a crossover, Transformers and G.I. Joe. Though we had a pretty good idea this would happen eventually after the events of the last Transformers movie, Rise of the Beast. It's now been confirmed that the robots in disguise will cross paths with the real American heroes. On the big screen, during today's Paramount Pictures CinemaCon presentation, the studio made official a Transformers/G.I. Joe crossover film is in development. Towards the end of Rise of the Beast, our heroes managed to defeat Scourge and the Terrorcons. And the threat of the Unicron still looms. It's all really ridiculous. Noah lands a new job at security firm where he encounters mysterious Agent Burke, who hands him a business card with the G.I. Joe logo on it. Burke makes it clear that he wants to recruit Noah and his Autobot pals into his top-secret organization, telling him we're in the middle of an ongoing war. Kelly spoke of his brief role in 2023 interview with Collider. Stephen Campbell Jr. called me, pitched to me what this was in this film, which originally was going to be a post-credit scene, that ended up making it the last scene of the film for whatever reason. When he pitched it to me, he was like, and then there's this whole G.I. Joe world that we're not sure that we have the rights to yet, but we really want to tie it into the two worlds. I just think it... So, like, it's already a half-baked thing. Like, we don't know if we have the rights, but we're going to throw it in anyways, just in case we do get the rights later. When we shot it, we had a couple different cards that I give him. That one, you see, is not the only one we shot. See, they had no idea. They're just throwing this together with no regard for a good story.
Yeah, absolutely.
No director has been attached, but the movie will be executive produced by Steven Spielberg. What? With Leah Lorenzo di Bonaventura returning to produce alongside Mark Varadian, Michael Bay, Tom DeSanto, Don Murphy. Paramount has had massive success with the Transformers franchise, and the first two Joe movies did pretty good business. However, the recent reboot, an origin film focusing on Snake Eyes, was a flop. With this in mind, it's assumed that G.I. Joe characters once again be recast in this crossover. Okay, so I'm not against combining universes. I think it's a good idea. So far it's worked really well in the comics since they've done it with Robert Kirkman taking over.
Yeah.
But you have to like reestablish the Joes.
Big time.
And if you're gonna do it, you should do it with Megatron and Starscream and all the original guys back, all the Decepticons. So if they're planning to start over and build a whole new universe from the ground up, I am 100% for it. If they're taking off from Rise of the Beast and the last two Joe movies, which were like 8 years ago, when was the second G.I. Joe movie?
It was a long time ago.
Where Channing Tatum's character Duke died, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, is The Rock coming back for a G.I. Joe movie? I mean,
he might have time.
What do you mean? Now he's in charge of, he's the chairman of the board of the WWE. And the UFL is going on now too, so, you know.
Right.
I don't know. Let us know what you think of the comments about if this is a good idea in its current state of what the Transformers is, or if you'd prefer to see just a whole new reboot.
I think they're going to build off the newest Transformer movies, and I think the G.I. Joe part will just be like a full reboot cast or whatever.
But then how are you establishing those characters if you're just going to recast them all? And
I don't know. Yeah, they got a lot of work to do.
And take it away from Michael Bay, for fuck's sake. Like,
well, if I'm fairly certain, him and Steven Spielberg have been producers on every Transformers property since they started.
It seems like it's just a paycheck for Spielberg, because I don't see any of his
Of course it is. He shows up once during filming. He's like, all right, so you guys got it. Jesus. And they're like, yeah. And he's like, okay. Chinga.
Okay. That's it for Arbitrary News. We'll be back in a couple weeks when I'm back from vacation. Hopefully have some... I was getting to it that you wanted to show your little X-Men 97 figure.
I broke the mold, sorry.
So who makes that?
Edge. Or sorry, Epic.
Epic Toys? Epic Collectibles? Epic what?
Oh, sorry. No. It's Hasbro. Sorry.
Oh, it's Hasbro.
Yeah, sorry. It's
and
the Epic
how
series.
much was it?
$10.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad, little guy.
Are you going to take him out of the box? Are you going to get the whole set?
I don't know. I'm scared. And then I grabbed
I'm
Godzilla.
scared. Okay, so I can't... Oh, Godzilla. Okay. It's hard because the name is reversed, so I had to read it backwards.
Right, sorry.
Does it come? Oh, it does come with like fire breathing. You stick in his mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. How much was that?
$20.
Where'd you get it from?
Local shop in St. Catharines, Ontario. And it is
the one
called,
at St. Paul?
No, it's on Geneva, off of right across the mall, right across the street from the mall. It's called the Toy Trove.
Okay.
Yes, they were pretty cool.
Nice.
Good prices.
Toy
Cool
Trove
figurines.
in St. Catharines.
They got a lot of trading cards.
Oh yeah.
And models and stuff.
Listen, if you find any Star Wars Unlimited booster packs, you let me know because they're sold out everywhere.
Okay, I'll take a peek.
Yeah. Okay, that's it for us. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.